Suzy Pérez's story is truly heartbreaking. In the early 2000s, she was one of the most famous models and dancers, gracing magazine covers and performing as a backup dancer in music videos for top artists. But one fateful call changed everything, turning her life upside down. Today, she is unrecognizable from the stunning woman she once was. She now lives on the streets, searches for food in the trash, and begs for money. How did her life end up like this? And where is she now? Watch the full video to find out. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to get notified as I upload a new video. Let's go on. Suzy Pérez was born on November 2, 1979, in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. From a young age, she was fascinated by the world of fashion, spending hours imitating supermodels on TV and practicing her runway walk in front of the mirror. She also had a deep passion for dance, learning moves from music videos and dreaming of performing on big stages. Her dedication paid off at 16 when she won a prestigious modeling contest in her home country. This victory not only jump-started her modeling career, but also opened doors to the entertainment industry. Determined to reach greater heights, she moved to New York, where she quickly made a name for herself. With her angelic face, glowing brown skin, and sculpted physique, she became a favorite among photographers, securing contract after contract. By the 1990s, Suzy was one of the most sought-after models, appearing in top magazines like Blackman SSX. But she never abandoned her first love, dance. Her undeniable talent caught the attention of the music industry, leading to major contracts as a backup dancer for top artists of the 2000s, including Jennifer Lopez. Her collaboration with J.Lo became a turning point in her career, allowing her to work with some of the biggest names in the industry, such as Canadian singer Glenn Lewis, Pharrell Williams, Diddy, and many others. During this time, when Suzy's career was at its peak, her net worth was reportedly in the millions. She was truly living the dream. She also experienced the joy of motherhood with her beloved son Senna. But happiness can be fleeting. Her world fell apart when she lost her mother, the person she was closest to. This devastating loss shattered her, marking the beginning of her downfall, as if her guardian angel had abandoned her. Amid her grief, Suzy received what seemed like a golden opportunity, a call from a prestigious Italian modeling agency offering her an exclusive 2-year contract worth millions. Without hesitation, she accepted, believing it would take her career to new heights. But she had no idea that this so-called modeling agency was a trap. It was actually a front for a prostitution ring with ties to the Italian mafia. Her glamorous life turned into a nightmare. For years, Suzy was held captive by her exploiters, enduring unimaginable torture and abuse. Isolated from the world, she lost track of time. Days blurred into nights, months into years. No one heard from her, no one saw her, she had simply vanished. The once radiant model and dancer was broken in every way, physically, mentally, and emotionally. To keep her under control, her captors drugged her heavily, pushing her deeper into addiction. Fortunately, Suzy eventually managed to escape, but by then the damage had been done. Her once thriving career was gone, and her addiction had taken hold of her life. By 2007, she was living on the streets of New York. She lost everything at an alarming speed, quickly becoming homeless, with no job, no support, and no one to turn to. Her days became a painful routine, begging for money to buy drugs and searching through garbage for food. As she wandered the streets, no one could have imagined that this frail, broken woman was once a shining star of the entertainment industry in the 2000s. She looked decades older than her actual age, her body and spirit completely broken. It wasn't until 2019 that fate intervened. Gilena Solano, a reporter for the Univision show El Gordo y la Flaca, spotted Suzy by chance and was shocked by her condition. Determined to help, Gilena approached her, sparking an emotional conversation that quickly went viral. During the interview, Suzy tearfully recounted the horrors she had endured, the deception, the abuse, and how she lost everything. But the most heartbreaking revelation was that she hadn't seen her son in years. When news of Suzy's fate spread, it finally reached her family. They were overwhelmed with emotion, especially her son, who had been separated from her since he was just 7 years old. Just 3 days after the interview aired, the long-awaited reunion finally happened, right in front of the cameras. Suzy and her son embraced tightly, tears streaming down their faces as she apologized for her absence. Now a young man, Senna expressed his love for his mother despite all that had happened. From that moment on, her family made it their mission to help her escape life on the streets and break free from addiction. Senna visited her regularly, refusing to give up on her. Moved by Suzy's story, many people also wanted to help. Eventually, her son launched a GoFundMe campaign to raise funds for her recovery. At first, Suzy resisted accepting help, but she soon realized that she was ready to fight, not just for herself, but for her son. At 39 years old, she was admitted to a hospital where she received a devastating diagnosis, breast cancer. Despite this, she remained determined to heal. With the money raised, she entered a rehabilitation center, received therapy, and for the first time in years, had a safe place to call home. Slowly but surely, her health improved. She gained weight, and her transformation was remarkable. Encouraged by her progress, she even created an Instagram page to share her journey with those who had supported her. It seemed like Suzy's future was finally looking brighter. However, the road to overcoming addiction is rarely smooth. She relapsed once, then twice, but she kept trying, and her loved ones never gave up on her. In total, she went through 6 rehab centers. Then, one day, after posting 36 times on Instagram, she suddenly disappeared from social media. Concerned followers began asking for updates, fearing the worst. Eventually, it was her son who broke the heartbreaking news on Twitter. He expressed gratitude for the support his mother had received, but revealed the devastating truth. She had fallen back into addiction and returned to the streets. "I appreciate the support y'all giving my mom, but she is using the money y'all give her on the street to buy drugs. She has denied housing and staying at the psych to continue to do drugs. She is an adult and is able to consent for herself. We can't make her get the help she needs," he wrote. Today, Suzy Pérez is still roaming the streets of New York, battling her addiction. According to her son, she survives by picking food from the trash and occasionally begging. Any money she receives likely going towards sustaining her addiction. Despite numerous attempts to help her, she continues to refuse treatment, leaving those who love her with nothing but hope that one day she'll choose to fight for herself again. Suzy's story is a heartbreaking example of how quickly someone's life can change. She once had it all: beauty, money, and a good life, but lost everything in an instant. This is a reminder for everyone to be grateful for the life they have, as you never truly realize how precious it is until it's gone. What do you think of this heartbreaking story? Share your thoughts in the comments. And that's it. If you enjoyed the video and want more like it, be sure to leave a thumbs up below in appreciation. And if you haven't already, you really want to subscribe. Subscribe to my channel and tap the bell icon so you get notified as I upload a new video every week. See you in the next video.